like, you know, one thing about the devil, man, he don't mind having his summits. They go to Davos, Switzerland every year. They have the G7, G8. You know what I mean? They have the Paris. They have all type of stuff, and they don't even like each other. But they'll work together to control the planet.
Yes. Look at that.
You see, and I think that, yo, man, like, and what we trying to do is be the best us, man, and make a way for our children, and make a way for where, you know, what was given to us that made us strong, it can still be here 150 years later. If not, then it's like, you know.
Yes, this science is supposed to continue on.
Yeah.
You know, however, you know, the culture is still developing. So, you know, what is right now, you know, like you know, we were talking about like the whole science of, at one time the guards was in the streets. So where are the streets now? The streets are, you know, we asked the question, what streets? So that it changes. You know, culture is like a living, breathing thing in itself. You know,
because the guards themselves was in the streets. So we can't forget that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, a lot of these guards was gangs members. You know what I mean? And then they became guards. But some of them, they was in the streets. They was the people that was they was the streets. Before knowledge of self. So now the streets done changed. The streets done moved. The needle done moved. So do we supposed to still say, yo, we gotta be in the streets? So we have that's a question that we need to come together collectively and answer. You know what I mean?
Do we still need to be in the streets?
Like, cause those streets don't exist. What street? Like, yo, listen, man. People come see me in Bushwick. They be like, especially when sometimes out of town people come. Like, yo, son, I didn't know that many white people live out here. Doesn't add up to the stories that I was sharing with them. You see what I'm saying? So that's not
Time's
even
changing. If you don't change, you know.
Man, that ain't even my neighborhood no more. And that's a fact. Because that's how much it changed. It morphed into something different. Bushwick is a brand right now.
The brand.
Yeah. So when people
so
like,
it's home.
Yeah. So you best style. You walk down like because like I said, I've been working downtown and I have to go to school downtown for the last 6 years. So sometimes I would walk from downtown to Bushwick. Just walk down Fulton Avenue. Street side cafes. This before Corona. You see what I'm saying? And just sit down and just look like I feel like I'm watching people at the zoo, because I'm like, yo, where these people coming from, yo? You know what I mean? This is best. They would never. They call part of Best Stars Clinton Hill, or they call it something else. I don't know what else, but it's like
right.
So I'm like, wow. But it tells you that change is inevitable.
That's the bottom line right there.
You know, and it's like, how are we either adapting to the change or influence the change or make the change bounce off of us? And I think that's a mentality that we gotta have.
If Mecca did this.